So my name's Keith Thompson. I'm the CEO of the Cell and Gene Therapy Catapult. We're really a translational centre. We were started in 2012. I was fortunate enough to be appointed with a £70 million cheque and a mobile phone, and since then we've built a centre with 140 cell and gene therapy experts who are helping advance the industry in the UK. When we started, we set out with a vision to make the UK the go-to place globally to develop cell and gene therapies, where firms could start, where they could grow, and they could confidently develop. So we set about addressing all of the barriers to the industry, barriers like the regulatory system, which 5 years ago was pretty complex, and we've worked with the regulators to simplify that. So we've helped reduce the time it takes to get into trial from sometimes over a year to down to 30 to 40 days to get the approvals. That's one example. We set up a health economics and reimbursement unit to assist companies to actually understand what the value of their therapies might be, so it could guide their development programs. But probably most importantly, we set up a unit that would work on the processes of that are coming out of academia. Most of them manual processes. I think some people have talked about some of these processes being a cottage industry, and our objective is, when you scale up, not to build a bigger cottage, but to industrialize the process. In 2014, I was fortunate enough to get another £55 million worth of funding to build a massive cell and gene therapy manufacturing centre, which we've just built, and it's due to be handed over to us literally in a few weeks' time. It's 7,200 square meters, and it's going to have 12 manufacturing modules in, each one over 100 square meters, which will be able to accommodate the manufacturing processes for a whole company, so that companies no longer have to either build their own facilities at an early stage and use all that capital on a building when they don't know whether their product's going to get through the trial. So we provided this facility. It's kind of like almost mentored manufacturing. It's got all the quality systems, the warehouse systems, electronic systems, and all of the know-how to help companies manufacture, because we believe that manufacturing, of course, is the key to the whole area. So Cell and Gene Therapy Catapult's had a 5-year plan. We're just coming up to the end of that first 5 years, and we've written our second 5-year plan, and we expect now to build on the success that we've had and really work with the companies and the academics, innovators across the entire spectrum in cell and gene therapy, to develop these and actually get them into the clinic. So we think that there's still tons of work to do in the regulatory space. There's still tons of work to do in health economics. There's tons of work to do in scale-up, and building the facilities and developing these facilities, which are the absolute key to the future. So with the hospitals, we now want to work with industry to develop seamless ways in and out of the hospitals for both auto and allo products. So that's going to be the next trick on top of the work that we've done already. And my fervent hope is, over the next 5 years, we see all this fantastic work develop from the science base that's been so good for so long into the industrial base, and actually become mainstreamed as in hospitals, and actually be the industry that we wanted to create.